Good morning, everybody. Whoa, flipping the camera there. It's What Did You Buy Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. I'm screwed up this week because of the holiday, but wanted to do some shout outs and just show you a few things that I picked up. I'm excited about. I am trying to just quit buying stuff. I swore this year I wasn't going to buy a whole bunch more model kits, and I really haven't. I bought a couple a little more high dollar kits. And I've had a bunch of stuff given to me, so I have all these projects, but I'm just really to the point where I've got more models than I need, and I really need to just start getting rid of some stuff. So, and hopefully later on, sometime soon, I want to do some giveaways and stuff again and give away a few kits because I always love doing stuff like that. But let me show you what's going on, show you what I got. I got this. I've been after one of these for a while. I had actually... I saw a build-up of this from one of my Instagram buddies, Kent Forrest. Kent's on YouTube as well, and he had customized one of these, and he put like the snow tracks on the back of it. He slammed it. He did it in candy paint. It was just really cool, and I love the. Of course, I love Christmas. You guys know that, and I love the decals that come with this. So I'm hoping to get a good build like he did. His build really just inspired me to want to get this kit, you know, and it's a cool kit. So if you guys have not seen Kent's work, jump on Instagram. It is Kent's Crazy Cycle Paint. That's what he's under, and his models are just mind-blowing. I love his work, so just wanted to show you that. So I'll also quickly show you something I didn't buy. These were gifted to me from my buddy Mike. These showed up yesterday. He called these Get Well Finks. So I've been wanting to do some more business with him, and he just keeps doing stuff for me, and I feel bad, and I really wanted a Fink with whiskers on it for a while. I do not have one in my collection, so he did these for me, and obviously they're working. I'm feeling better. So the Get Well Finks, they've got a good mojo going, and I love these. I've got a handful of Mike's work in my collection. I really love them. So these are some of the best made stuff that I have seen by any individual person. He's a really great artist and painter, and he's going to be offering this stuff up for sale, I think, pretty soon, so I'll let you know when that happens. Next, we're going to jump over. Got some 3D parts I want to show you. I found this young man also on Instagram. His name is Alex Flint, and this is Alex's card. He is Mental Miniatures, and there's where he's at on Facebook and on Instagram, and his email is on there, and the types of payment he takes. This young guy's doing some really cool stuff. I love it. Here's a good example. Frenchie on a skateboard. I actually just ordered a couple more of these because my daughter's got two of these little guys, and of course I love skateboarding. So got him. So I'm going to paint a couple of those up to look like my daughter's dogs. And some of this stuff is so small, I think you're going to have a hard time seeing it, but we're going to try anyway. I didn't take some of the stuff out of the package. He's very versatile with what he's got. Here's some bullet tail lights. Here's some clear red traditional hot rod tail lights. There's a couple tachometers in there. These are some cool little side vents he did. His tires and rims are really nice. This is like a tri-rib, and these are actually 3 pieces. So you've got the tire, you've got the rim, and then you've got, if you want to do a white wall or a red wall or a yellow wall or whatever, you've got that separate piece in there. Really nice details on these. Prices are really, really good. I was very pleased with these. Cool little pintail skateboard. And down here, this stuff is almost impossible for you guys to view. I know, and I'm getting a hell of a shadow here. There's like a little teeny tiki mug. This is a skull, like a mohawk skull with spikes on the head. These are, this is a tiki shift knob. This is a piston shift knob. Again, sorry, they're so hard to see. A couple cool pieces. This is a couple pistons like welded together on the piston rods there, so you could use that for like on a trophy or something, or a shifter. This is a, sticking in my hand, this is a cup holder with 2 pistons hollowed out at the top. Put that in the console of your hot rod. This is an alligator skull. Can't be any true Floridian without an alligator skull. And this is another style of, I'm not even going to take them out. This is like a tall tiki head. They're just so small because of the scale. They're just really, really hard to see, so I'm not even going to take it out of the package. And this is one of my favorite pieces I got from him, which is Hellboy. I'm a big Hellboy fan, and this is really, really well done. Great detail in this. There's his tail hanging out. But he really looks great. It looks like Ron Perlman. I mean, he did just a great job. Got the big gun there and the big hand. So really, really super work. Very pleased with this. In fact, I just made another order with him yesterday. He's got some cool, he's doing some really neat diorama stuff. So I got, he has a 1/25th scale foosball table. As soon as I saw that, I said, oh, I gotta have that, because I'm a big foosball fan. I've been playing foosball since I was a kid. I have a vintage foosball table currently in my warehouse, not being used, but I have a foosball table from the early 70s. It was a commercial machine, so you can set it up to take money or not. It's a French table, has the original lead figures on it. It has a banked vinyl playing field on it, the old metal cups, tin cups in the back of it, so when you slam the ball in there you hear that loud bang, from the tin cups. All wood, real wood base, and it's actually still got some of the license stickers on it from the early 70s from Daytona. So it was obviously in a bar or a game room in Daytona at the time, and I've had it for 30 years, and I love it. I just don't have room for it in the house right now, and I haven't had anybody to play foosball with in a while because my kids are all gone. We used to play it a lot, or when the kids had parties, that it was always a good source of entertainment. But we don't, everybody's gone. So and my wife doesn't play foosball. So it's in my warehouse. It was at my other house for many years, and now it's in my warehouse, which I hate. But I may part with it at some point. Kind of hate to, but anyway. I also ordered some tires and rims from another really great vendor. You guys probably know about this guy, ZForce Model Works. That's his website. And ZForce Model Works with an X on the end.com. And he's got some really great stuff. A lot of nice tires and rims on here. Just all kinds of stuff. Huge assortment of tires and rims. He's got some, these are cool. I hadn't seen those yet. Oh, those are shop roller tires for rolling stuff around in a shop. Some grills. So yeah, he's got some nice stuff, and he actually, I got turned on to this also from Kent Forrest. He has printed me some of the Hot Wheels tires and rims, so they look like Hot Wheels cars. So just talked to him this week. He is printing me a full set of tires for the Gremlin, which is based on a Hot Wheel, as I told you guys, on the Open Fire 1971 Open Fire Hot Wheel. So he's printing me some 1/16 scale tires and rims for that'll have the Hot Wheels mag on them. So I'm really stoked about that. That's gonna kind of make it my own. I'm happy about that. Not that the tires and rims were bad that came with it. They're really nice, the ones that came on there, the tri-ribs, but I really want more of that Hot Wheel look, and I'm gonna paint that engine, that giant Allison aircraft engine with the blowers and everything. I'm gonna paint that. Everything's gonna be solid chrome. The entire motor is gonna be, the block, everything is gonna be solid chrome. So that's moving along. I got a lot of that sanded, a lot of that in primer. Got a couple hours working sanding it. A lot of connection points and stuff to get in there. And I broke one of the areas up around the supercharger. I broke it in half. I had to repair that. So got a little too heavy-handed in there with the sandpaper. But so that's coming along. So I have got that in the works. And I'm also working on the 1/25th scale speedboat that Joe printed for me over at 3D Scale Auto Parts. Joe's a great guy. He's on Facebook. Also, one of my favorite printers. He has done some fantastic work for me. He did all the motor, all the rims and everything for that 8th scale Corvette that I did, and just about anything you can come up with, he can scale it out and do it. And he's done some great work for me. In fact, I just ordered another motor from him. I've got another 16 scale blown Hemi coming from him that is going to be going, part of it's going to be used in that boat that I just got from Frankie's Hobbies. I'm going to use the block and stuff from Joe, and then use all the more late model looking blower package and the scoop and everything that I got from Frankie's Hobbies. So exciting on that. But I just, again, wanted to kind of make it my own. I've got some parts that didn't come with that, that they forgot, to put in the box. And of course now they have a postal strike in Canada, so it's no big deal. I'll use the parts sooner or later because I'm going to continue building stuff. I like this larger scale stuff, so I'll probably continue building it. So the parts are all get used sooner or later. So yeah, so that's it for What Did You Buy Wednesday. And believe it or not, I have another boat coming, another speedboat, completely different, that I found on eBay, but it's definitely more of a late model hull. It's an outboard. It's a late model outboard on it. It's 1/25th scale. Price was right, and looks like it's really well printed. So we'll see whenever that gets here. So that should be coming in. I'll have that for What Did You Buy Wednesday next week. Probably we'll do that. And after that, I'm at the point now. I think I've got everything what I need for the rest of the year and probably into next year. So I'm just, unless something just absolutely shows up, or if they reissue every Deals Wheels kit and all the zingers that were ever made, which is probably not going to happen, but I would buy that. But other than that, I'm probably going to just try to lay off buying anything for the rest of the year. So you may not see me on Wednesdays much anymore. So, but anyway, that's what's happening. And again, check these guys out. Alex over at Mental Miniatures, great guy. ZForce Model Works for tires and rims, great stuff. And check out Kent Force work over there on Instagram. He's really a nice guy, and his models are just killer. So you got to go take a look. So anyway, okay, that's it. I think I shouted out everybody I needed to today. So you guys all have a good day, and thanks for coming by. And I'll keep you updated on what's going on. I'm just, right now, a lot of sanding and primering going on, so nothing exciting, not getting in any paint work here. I ordered some more paint from Tropical Glitz, so shout out to them too. Manny has been great. He actually called me last week to thank me for the orders and for the shout out on YouTube, and nice as hell guy, and service is so good from this guys. So I've got some more cool paints coming. I ordered Luscious Red, which is kind of their version of Candy Apple Red, but really pretty paint. I also ordered Luscious Blue. And what else did I get? I got another one of their Cosmic. Oh, I got Cosmic Orange, which is a candy orange with a bunch of flake in it. Their Cosmic candy base coats are awesome. So I already got the purple and the violet, which I think I'm going to use the violet on the Gremlin. It's a really neat color. So, and it's kind of one of those like the Hot Wheels magenta. It looks a lot like that. So that's where I'm leaning towards right now on that build. So, but again, if you haven't checked out Tropical Glitz's website, go there, take a look. The great thing is, you can buy small quantities, and that's the biggest problem. I've been painting with House of Colors paints for 30 years, and Coast does offer some things in smaller quantities, Coast Airbrush, who I've been buying from for many, many years. But, for me personally, number one, I like to keep my money here in the state if I can on anything I buy. I do that with my business. But number two, just a lot of different colors. Tropical Glitz has just got, I've been shooting the same colors or blends of those colors for so long. I want something new, and they've got a lot of new, really exciting colors. And these candy base coats just make it too easy. I mean, because you really just, you can shoot this stuff. It dries flat. It dries super, super even and very quickly. And then you can coat it with whatever you want to coat it with your clear. I mean, you could probably just use rattle can Tamiya clears if you wanted to, or you can airbrush it with your 2K clear or whatever clear that your preference is. I still use the House of Colors Cosmic Clear to clear most of my stuff with, and I'm having really good results. So check them out. Good people, And again, good service and great color. So go take a look at what they've got to offer. And you can, I think some of the stuff is actually down as far as 2 ounces, and they've also got rattle cans. So, you know, rattle cans, for a rattle can, it's not cheap. I think it's like 25 bucks, but it's a huge can. I mean, you could paint, you know, a dozen models out of it. So, you know, look at the big picture. You're going to spend 7 $8 a piece on Tamiya cans, those little tiny ones. Most of the stuff I painted with, I go through at least 1 can, if not a can and a half to 2 cans on bigger projects. So, you know, when it all comes down, you know, do the math, you can get a lot of work out of those big cans from there. So check them out and see what you think. But I'm going to let you go. All right, guys. Have a good day. Enjoy. I'm trying to catch up on watching all of you guys' videos. It's been tough. I'm behind, and I'm sorry. I try to get in there and take a look and comment. I do read all of your comments on my videos. I appreciate it. I don't always answer everybody because honestly, it's just overwhelming. It's just too much time, and I'm sorry. But once in a while, I'll try, if somebody's asking me a question or whatever, I'll try to hit on that and answer it. And I'm getting there. I'm getting caught up, but I've been busy since I've been back to work. Obviously, I'm still playing catch up here. So I only worked part-time for 2 weeks. Now I'm back. This is my first week back full-time. And I'm getting my ass handed to me. It's busy, and it's been a little stressful. So, and I'm really, really tired. I went home last night and had to mowed my yard with my daughter's walk-behind mower because I didn't want her doing it, and I knew she was going to do it if I didn't do it. But oh my God, I just about died out there. So I managed to get through the front and the side and started on the back, and I just couldn't go any further because it was just so humid and not easy. My yard is not easy to walk behind. So she's going to try to help me finish that tonight and get that done. Get her mower back to her. I've got to get my tractor going. I had a rat. I think I might have told you guys. I had a rat get in my shed, and I think it chewed through some of the wires on my tractor. And it'll start and run, but as soon as I put it in gear, it kills it. So obviously, it's eaten through the wires on one of the neutral safety switches that are on there for safety. You know, just it's always something. So I at the time when I found this out a few weeks back, I wasn't even strong enough to roll it out on the ramps out of the shed. So hopefully this weekend I'm going to get out there and get into that, pull that thing apart, and hopefully get my tractor running again. And my daughter can, I still can't ride on it, but my daughter could probably ride it, you know, and then I can do some trim work. I'm right there at the border. I'm pushing it. They were saying I've been 5 weeks since surgery. They were saying 6 to 8 weeks on doing yard work, but you know, my incisions are good, and I'm kind of pushing it. I'm feeling better. So I'm kind of pushing things. I'm not going to do it too much, and I got a checkup coming up with my surgeon, so I know, you know, if I tell him that, he's probably going to kick my ass. But anyway, so anyway, okay, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm rambling enough. Have a great day. I will see you again probably before the weekend or this weekend sometimes. Take it easy.